Are we having fun? Oh, let me say, something's going on. Okay, are we having fun yet? Oh my goodness, everything's rolling in the red. Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Welcome to Keanedom. I'm Andy, and welcome to some Tainted Grail. Most likely this is the last one until they come out with the whole kit and caboodle. And, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I don't know how long this is. If I finish it early, I don't know if I'm going to do every single thing I possibly could do before I finish, but I'm going to do enough, and then we'll come up with another game. We'll come up with another game. There we go. Okay, so we just came out of here, which is we became a alchemist. So now we have alchemist quests. Yeah. So I don't know how far I need to go to sit there. So I know that this guy right here, Galahad, he's going down. He's totally going down. We need to go kill him. That's definitely going to happen. I don't know if you want... You need sea salt? Okay. We don't have... This, I have no idea. Oh yeah, I need to finish food. I can turn something in. Okay, so this one is the quest I did over here. And unfortunately, I already did this quest. Well, I did everything I was supposed to do for this quest. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's quickly rest. So I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit of stuff. I don't want to do everything because, you know, I want some things that I can do in the beginning before I move on. The next quest, and when things come out even more. Yeah, I don't do everything. But I will do a lot. Okay, so oh my goodness. Okay. Then I need to figure out what game I'm going to be playing next. There's a lot of games that are on my radar to play. Okay, here we go. I hate there's a range on this. It's annoying. Oh, you decided. Red caps. Oh, red caps are annoying. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this should be quite easy. Why? All I have to do is come up here and open the door. And the door should... Here's the thing. I unlocked this door, I thought. Or did I go around? I don't know. I know I found this guy. Okay. Can I not do this quest? Worship. Now you find Eckhart. Eckhart's right here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I found another bug. You can't do this quest. If if you came here beforehand and found all this stuff. So let's walk along here. Okay, and let's walk back. This is just me trying a few things. And if it doesn't let me go... Hey, funny! I think that I am now bugged for this quest. Because I can't click on his corpse because I already took the stuff out of his corpse. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. That was a quest. I think I had to drink that. Okay, did that do anything for the quest? No. You know what? I might actually have to start this over later on the sit there, because... Okay, well, I'm going to have to start another... bug report. Okay. Well, since I can't do all the quests, I'm not going to do any more of the quests. I'm just going to finish this out. Let's see how far I can go. That discouraged me a lot. Even though it shouldn't at all. It shouldn't. It did. Okay. So we need to... We'll go back up to here, and then we'll come back down to... here or something. And go see what Galahad can do. Sigh. Disheartening. And it's it's not even like it's like a simple mistake. I don't know why I'm thrown off so much. I'm weird. Okay. 102 to 107. Okay, let's before we do anything. I just know before I do anything else, I'm gonna have to wait a while before I can continue, which is fine. Okay, so Ornstein. Those things, we got a block of ice. Just a shield. Don't care about the shield. Don't have any armor we got. Okay. Okay, and then let's go over here. And drop some stuff off. Okay, so all the things I knew I was going to be able to get, at least I thought I was going to be able to get, I can't now. So, oh well. We did the, oh yeah, that was something, that is something we can do. So, okay. Oh yeah, I only have one more bandit leader. He's right there. Okay, well, here's the thing. I have two things I want to do before I finish this. Hey, Gutsman, how you doing? Thank you. We're going to do two things before I stop playing this game and possibly play another game or switch over or whatever we're going to do. And that is, we are going to, A, get enough money to buy the house. It's going to probably be very anticlimactic, and I'll probably go back. And number two, I am going to kill the guy. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to kill... Why'd you die in like one hit? You should die in one hit, dude. Okay. Like, it should be like this. I think it's because they don't know I'm coming and I crit or something. Interchange. Yeah, it's this building right here. Silent Celia. Silent Celia. Oh, she's up there. She's part of the... Weird. Or was that... My lives are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 2 to 4 a.m. So, 3 days a week. How? What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Times on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. What is... I'm getting clicks of things as if things are happening, but not happening. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So we have endurance up, that's good. We have practicality up, which is good. We could get dexterity up, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to get more of this. And then we got skill tree, which of course will go to spirituality. This one we could do... Oh, it's a bounce. That was my cat. Okay, we did that. We can exit that. Wands and cubes. I have cubes. Stronger effect. I wish we could have found wands. I did find staves, but I didn't find any wands. Oh, my max health is going to be 20%. Oh, I'm going to probably have to do that. Before we do that, generation? No. This is each dead body nearby. Interesting. Critical hit restores 25% of mana cost. Movement speed. I don't have any movement speed. I'm going to do that. So now I have more health. By a while. Okay. We did that. Does he want to talk to us before we do this? No, he does not. Okay. So, we're going to... Why? No, both my cats are there. Okay, this is called Galahad Showdown. Your long holiday? Nice. Okay.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what do you want here?
I'm here to meet Galahad.
It's Sir Galahad to you, vagrant. But it's true, this is our camp. We're his personal guard. But you won't be meeting tonight until you tell us why you're here.
Oh. You see this pin? I don't have to tell you anything. Take me to Galahad.
It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the night. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth his time. Otherwise, we'll be carrying you out in a sack. The door is open. You'll find Galahad inside. Try not to make him angry.
I am not worried at all. He'll probably kill me a lot though. Okay, we're going to, oh yeah, let me see here. Yeah, this is the good one. 20 health, 25% health. Let's get better health. 40% health. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? We're taking on Galahad, probably. Why are you jumping through things? Ember seed. Interesting. Well, unfortunately for me, none of that stuff will work with me. Either it's really weak, or I don't know. Yep, it was bugged. This isn't fully out though. Oh my goodness.
I can hear you. Who goes there?
I was told this pin will allow me to ask help from any Camelot.
It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness. And that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it?
Kardak.
You mean you found Karadoc's tomb and robbed it?
No, he handed it to me.
Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? When did you last see him?
Temporal stage, Father.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then?
Okay, so the options are kill him, ask him questions. Whose funeral is this?
The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, he thought his opinions were more important than obedience in the middle of a war. They aren't. The one on the right decided Camelot wasn't paying enough, so he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't. Ask them.
Okay. Night in the South is a rare sight. What brings you here?
We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords.
AG.
That way the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves.
Why do you hate the Dalrata so much? Didn't they fight for Camelot?
At the beginning, yes. But they're primitive. They don't respect order. They never will. Arthur gave them the Forlorn Swords, a rich land where they could govern themselves. They were supposed to watch the giants deliver iron and chase after their cousins through the tunnels or whatever it is that tickles their fancy. But no, that wasn't enough for them. I've always thought Avalon would be better without them. Arthur probably gathered them all in one place, hoping they'd kill each other. But that didn't work, so we'll have to do this the hard way.
What do you mean? Oh, so you don't know the One-Eyed's a traitor. He fooled younger tribes from the grand promise of uniting the tribes and marching north. But the Council of Elders is still loyal to us. They want no part in a war.
He's just abandoned by his own people. When his village fell, no one came to help. And One-Eye, like the rat he is, ran.
I'm just here to finish what I started. And when the elders see us take down One-Eye, they won't need to worry about those savages for another 600 years. I thought the war hadn't started yet.
The war's already here. It's been going on for a while. We're fighting each other in the west, and people are whispering about rebellion in the north. The last thing we need is united tribes.
I expect you to be taller.
I know what people say about me. They think I'm a madman who burns everything. A
Yes.
butcher who hangs the innocent. I've heard it all. But I believe that only decisive action gets results. There's no room for mercy when it comes to insubordination, deserters, or heretics. It's the only way to prevent the fall of Avalon.
Isn't the wilderness a bigger threat than the Dalrata?
That's exactly why we need Camelot and the Horns of the South to be strong and united. You do know that the lighthouse of the Horns of the South works like a giant menhir, right? It's why we've ordered them to build another one to strengthen its power. As for how the Dalrita feel about the weirdness, I don't care. I'm here to protect our people. And those tribes are in the way.
You're heading to the south. What for?
That was the plan. It's my job to keep those lazy fish eaters in check. Camelotian gold flows to them, and I need to make sure they're doing something with it. But the Dalrita visitor showing up. That made things more interesting. Their presence will bring down the south, and I don't let things fall apart on my watch.
Okay, here we go. The captain of the Horns of the South asked me to kill you. He's allied him with one eye.
Ah, denunciation, like loyalty, can be valuable. The key is knowing who deserves loyalty and who needs to be reported. I appreciate you telling me, but unfortunately, you haven't told me anything I didn't already suspect.
Then you know why you're gonna die.
Marvelous.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're running towards me, but I'm running towards my guys, so... Oh, he's after me. Oh, there he is. Oh no, I went down there and he was dead already. I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this guy is just, he won't. Where is he? Do we get him? I'm gonna have to fight on my way out, which I know I'll have to do, but Where did the one go? Did he run? Oh my goodness. It switched. Okay. Okay, see. There we go. I have a little bit of health. Oh my goodness. X. Okay. Oh my goodness. I saved. I saved. I saved. It's something when, okay, so. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Get him. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, what kind of stuff do we have? Bunch of crappy weapons. I can get rid of those. Like the actual standard weapons is awesome. Okay. Knight's armor, stamina cost. That's what I'm wearing. The Royal Butcher's helmet. It requires 11 endurance. Knight's boot, Royal Butchers. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we can go. I did it. Okay. Here we go. I'm just leaving. Okay. I need to go forward. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't believe someone walked in and then killed someone. It was just terrible. Gundalo. Okay, fine. There we go. That's the thing that's really heavy. There it is. None of these things I care about. They attack me? No, they do not. Okay. We need to figure out. Okay. Oh, Silent Cilia. Okay.
Please, state your business. Do you keep bandit? Go the...
Okay. Well, whatever for that one. Okay. So this quest is the Shadows of the Horns. Preparing the deck. Oh, Shadows of Horns is over there. Okay. There we go. What's up, Maven? There we go. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, look who's here. Has the destiny of the South graced my humble abode?
I did my report. Now tell me about Excalibur.
Just killed a knight of the round table, and you have no questions about what it was for. I mean, really?
Oh, yeah, okay. Why?
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner, eh? It were us or him. First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence. No more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a chance they might leave us alone. Third, he figured me out. He knew what I'd discovered and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history.
What did you discover?
Proof that Camelot is rotten to the core, and that allying with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know.
Okay.
As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you.
Cool. I'm listening.
Here, take this seal. In the sunken village, you'll find the entrance to Sewell's crypt. Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true. At least part of it. But the real story is why they sealed and flooded it. One Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret.
What do I need to know?
Statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves. If that doesn't convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I hate to spoil the surprise.
Alright, I'll go check it.
I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
Okay. I'm out. It's a mystery. Ah, it's a mystery. Okay. And again. Okay. I knew I could take down Galahad, because if I can take down that other big boss, which I'm thinking was probably supposed to be harder, I could take down Galahad. Okay. I wonder. I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, I keep forgetting to hit E. Can you talk yet? No. Okay, we're gonna get this up to 20 before we do anything else. And okay, that one I like. So we're gonna do that one. When I use get things down, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what quest are we doing? Where's the south? Bactar, Saint Celia. Shadow of the Horns. Shadow of the Horns. There. That's Shadow of the Horns. So I want to go up to the Mansion of the Beach. Okay. Or my house, I should say. The technical house of mine. Okay. Oh, do you know what I should have done? Crumbum. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Okay. If you want actual good equipment. You have Galahad masks. 50 burn on hit. Wow, I'm never gonna have 10 strength, so I can't use it, but it's remarkable. Do I want to keep? No, that's a knight's help. I'll keep all the royal butcher stuff. Eight endurance. You want me to keep those two? Okay, I'll keep all that stuff. Okay. Drop off some stuff, because I probably will be able to loot some stuff. And if I really get pissed off about the whispering, I can do other stuff. Okay. So one of those going in. Okay. There we go. There we go. I wonder if I like how I compared to other people who played this. Okay, so we have gotten a mystery. We're going to find out how bad Camelot is. find out. There we go. Okay. I do need to do that one bug where I can't do a quest. So, luckily for me, it's not a main quest. He explodes. Okay. Oh, that's you. I don't need the hammer. Really interesting. I've been to a lot of places, but I never came here for some reason. Lockpick. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hey, Douglas. You missed it. You're going to have to go back to see me killing the guy I was supposed to kill. This is the quest right afterwards. Okay, so we need to know that we need to put some healing here. Just in case. There's a guy here. Okay. Okay. With a giant chest. Scorching pathway. What's up? Okay. So we have that one. Scorching pathway. Okay, so let's sit there. We can on this one put the fire class core, and on this one, there we go. So I can do a little bit. Oh my goodness, that's not how we're supposed to do things. Okay, there we go. Let's do this for a little bit. So left click. Oh. Oh, wow. So we have a new fire spell. We'll play with that for a little while. What are these? Let's just save and go down and find out. you can't.
I remember it, although my memory is still clouded.
Oh, okay. This is me talking about to Arthur again. What do you remember?
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the fallen took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember, and yet I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Okay, am I gonna have to fight some more? I say, playing this game. You did. We're having fun. Basically, the Galahad fight was me running around a circle, summoning skeletons, and then shooting at him, and then summoning skeletons, and then shooting at him, and then summoning skeletons, and shooting at him. And him running around, finally getting pissed off at my skeletons, attacking my skeletons, having me shoot him, and then him destroying the skeletons in like 3 hits. One for each skeleton. Could have only summoned 3. What the bahabaha? Okay. Yeah, I got him. Isul provided himself to be the highest loyalty, and the horns of the south are equal to Camelot. It is my will that Excalibur be guarded by the keepers of the south after my death. Let my sword rest in the courtyard of the horns, as a testament to the eternal friendship between our houses. In times of distress, my sword shall be drawn, only by the one who proves himself worthy. I entrust the secret of to prove one's worthy to the captain, and urge all captains that come after to pass along this knowledge to their successors, until comes one day when the worthy one appears and a secret is revealed to them. So help me, all mother and all gods of the homelands. Okay, cool. This is creepy. Am I going to have to fight all these things on my way out? Because, I find out that... Oh. Who are you?
I am Sewell Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Traitor?
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
Sewell Firstfoot, the founder of the Horns of the South.
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
What has changed?
I've been here for so long, it doesn't matter anymore.
Why did One Eye reseal your team?
The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
What happened here?
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first and make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me.
The experiment was a success and they didn't notice.
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
How is this supposed to be treacherous?
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal.
How does he want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot, avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. But when Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one. Kill us.
Oh. Okay. I talk to you? No. Talk to you? No. Talk to you? No. Can't talk to anybody. Okay. So the reason why he's like this immortal dude. Okay. Save before I go to this guy.
And what do you think?
It really seems the camera wasn't seem to be, and everyone.
Fools! Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves.
But what now? What did you want? Why did you want me to see this?
Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys from the horns of the south are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Feargas. Get him to visit this place. After you're done, please to visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Dude, you're supposed to tell me about Excalibur first. Okay, I guess I'll now go convince somebody. Oh, I also have to talk to Arthur. That wasn't me. No, I didn't do that. That was just, I don't know what you're talking about. Because everyone falls over. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, I should probably save and go Arthur talk. Okay. Sewell had a lot to say about you.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him.
You didn't know, or you didn't want to know?
There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed everywhere. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go.
Okay. There's a good chance. There's a very good chance the main villain, if you choose your cards right, is Merlin and not Arthur. I want to get you. Interesting. It's an okay fire spell. It's not the good fire spell, because this one does way more damage. Way more damage. Okay, let's go talk to Fergus. We gotta go talk to Fergus. I discovered something you need to know.
Oh, really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise me.
Soul's Tome has a hidden entrance. You can meet me there.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably.
It's true, Mora experimented on Sewell, so he never died.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either. Still, judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important.
Yes, and it's also a face of you being stupid.
I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change.
Time passes.
I saw what you wanted me to see. We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it.
Okay.
Why did you show this to me? Because it could be that I'd be better off not knowing. What they did to Seawall is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say? What will happen to the Horns of the South? And what about Camelot?
Oh, don't worry. I'll kill Camelot.
We believed was a lie.
Yep. Well, you believe in what you... and what you did with that belief are two different things.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm.
But this will be the ends of the Horns of the South. No young men will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgled down the drain. You can create a new myth.
Any ideas?
Force peace with the tribes nobody is possible. You did what Burke pressed. You didn't look. Forge peace with the tribes.
Better than the alternative.
Yeah, forging peace is good.
Valor and purity. And we'll have to give everyone some hope to cling to after the truth about Seawall comes out. All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won. I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to go back up here. I hear a weird wall. Okay. Oh, don't steal. I'm glad you can't just accidentally pick things real quick and have it be stealing. Okay.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Feargas?
Yes.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Orns. Nicely done.
What now?
Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Orns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the south. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
Let's go. And you're going to tell me about Excalibur.
Brothers, today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horns of the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty.
You hear one guy. Yay. Brothers.
I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot.
This is so stupid.
You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough! We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take.
You can tell this part is a little, well, not a little, it's a lot.
Wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize. But it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Horns of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
Boo hiss?
The tribes will provide us with the military support
Are they supposed to be booing?
we desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dal Riada fight in the Camelodian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
Yeah, some yays, some boos. I don't like. That was hard to watch, but I know they'll get better. Okay, so save. I want my soul. My turn.
An honest matter. What do you need?
Excalibur.
Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
What does it involve?
None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first you'll need to find a way to fix it. And since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
So if all those recruits were worthy, why none of them tried to wield Excalibur?
Of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision. Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
Okay. I like how I'm talking to him, but I'm now somewhere in the middle of everything. Okay, that's his bed. Okay, where am I? Oh, okay. So if that's the case, then this should be the door. Because I was in that room once. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go talk to the guy and figure out how to make this metal. Hello, I need to fix the gong.
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
I need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Okay. Hey, Collywog. How you doing? Okay, so I guess I have to go back, get the gong. Broken gong. Doing all right? That's good. Okay. What have you been up to? Got a 95%? Oh no, the extra 2 pages worth 5%. That's good. I'm glad that the person wasn't like, well, where's this gong? Why am I invisible? So I think it's that right there. Go. Hello, Hob.
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced.
Nice.
Before you go, I would like to ask you one thing. Who are you?
Just myself.
I understand. I see you. I hear you. And I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell. And thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want.
Okay, I gotta take the broken gong. There we go. Slept good. Okay. I don't know how much longer I have of quests, so we'll find out. We'll find out. Here we go. There you go.
How did you, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment. Here. should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Okay, now we get to do a ritual. I'm assuming it's back at that place. Okay, here we go. Okay, how about this? Save. Going to the gong. Okay. Exit game. Wait a few seconds. Go back in. Because A, I have the sound going on that just keeps going and going and going. It's a lot louder for me than you guys. And number 2, I'm invisible. That's also annoying. So, easy way to fix that. Reload and we're good. Maybe. After this, let me see here. I probably will not. I'll probably play a new game sometime soon. We'll figure out what game it's going to be. Come on. Please load this game. I would like to finish it. At least what I can do. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. There's my stuff. Sound is gone. I can see myself. We're good. There we go. And that guy's gone. Fix. Wow, that was... How was I carrying that thing? Okay, save the game again. Bring it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Was that a dream? This is interesting. Well, it's another weirdness place. Oh, now I'm floating.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Forgive me, I wanna touch a stick. Excalibur, wait, is it really you? You who comes from a time beyond? Show yourself before me. Do I know you? It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him. Welcome, old friend. I see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Sea. Forgive me. That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will, the power, led back to this place. Even in this incomplete form. Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how. Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Here you are again, trying again, reckless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, oh, my friend. Tell me what I must be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength. Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur. Thank you, my friend. And you, mortal. You have given yourself to King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Oh, thanks. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always has. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact has ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice. I get a strong suspicion right now. My theory is he was really, 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 really backstabbed by somebody. Okay, I can touch Excalibur. Let's go. This is like big stuff, and I have like one person watching me. Oh well. That being said, I don't know. It's like big stuff, but not very compelling. Not very exciting. But that's okay. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna hit. I will save myself, and yeah, I don't know what. I don't know if there's any more that I'm gonna be able to do. I know at some point it's gonna be like, okay, you're done. At that point, we'll have to figure out what to do next. I do have a game I'd like to play, or try out. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to come up to the sword, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to touch the sword. And see if there's anything else. Most likely it's going to be like, well, yeah, you're done. We'll find out. Okay. Save. I get a new stick. Okay. I had enough health. There are 2 talents I got. Okay, we're back here. There's 2 talents that I got to give myself a little bit more hit points, and I guess I'm glad I did. So if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Okay. Here we go.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
I mean, it keeps talking, but they cut off. King Soul. Oh my goodness. When King Soul, time slow down around you. Killing enemies restores a potion of King Soul. Okay, so now this slows it down, but this one now makes it so that you gain King Soul without having to burn weirdness. Interesting. Interesting.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do.
It wasn't back then. And who could trust? We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There's no clear path, no noble answer, only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor. So what did he come up with? The wind, let me see. Yeah, I'd rather know this than anything else. I told him to stop the experiments on our man, but to keep going, and he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? Not really.
So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
What?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me.
And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe. Does a victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for.
And I thought he did. I grieved him, told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did. Let me guess. Okay, here's another guess of what could happen at the end of this game. You get the guy, get Arthur all the way up, and he goes, "Okay, the only way you're going to be able to do this is to kill me. But I'm not going to make it easy on you." And, you know.
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Talking ancient experience.
Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
Yeah, can you, make sense and stuff?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience.
That is true.
Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
Also true. You didn't like Seawall?
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
What do you mean clean up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke to him. He said he had to do or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us.
Okay.
He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
Okay. You want something?
I've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this, once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
Well, if I'm going to fix this, you're going to have to get more information.
Start. You've already started. But if
Continue.
you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing. The weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
I like how they say you can get the sword, but you don't actually get the sword. You don't get to play with the sword. Sword is still there. I can't touch it. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, do I want more here? I don't know. Now I'm going to another zone. I don't care about buying the house. There's that. Well, let's see. Okay, let's do this. Can we leave this zone? Let's find out. Let's find out if we can leave the zone, because that's I'm very curious if we can leave the zone. Okay. Where is leaving of the zone? Right here. A world to win is right there. Okay. Let's find out. This is where I assume it's going to be like, no. You have to stay. Because reasons. You must stay. But feel free to come back later. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. You know you're pretty powerful when you're like, ah, darn. Oh, Arthur's memory. Okay, let's do this. Why did you? Oh yeah, okay. Why did you leave Excalibur at the Horns of the South?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone. Even when there was no king left to lead them.
What do you know about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tainted wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
How did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize, and then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back.
Oh goody, he's still alive. That's just great. Okay. Nope, I have to go right. I have to go up. Oh! This guy was here, he was guarding his stuff. Aha! See, this is where you need to go, and you can't. Okay! I did everything. I like, there's nothing really for me to do. Like, this quest I can't do. And all the other quests are like, I could do them, but, like, I am not a completionist. I have never been a completionist. At all. So, I'm basically done with this game. I don't have enough money to buy that thing just to see what it's like. I don't really have any quests that I care about. I'm sure there's cool stuff. I guess before we do anything else, we can look a little bit more exploration, which is going this way. Not that way, because that's that. But this way. Okay, does anybody else have a idea where to go next? Because I do have some ideas of stuff. Oh, there's a whole town I never met. Okay. That's back up to where that was. Immune. One knows knowledge and power. Greater artifacts and conquest. More magic. So, yeah. You can always make my armor better. That requires me to kill deer so that I get leather. Weird. So that is the coolest. That is the coolest creature ever. It's misty. You go into the mist and you're like thinking nothing of it, and then all of a sudden you realize that that mist there's a reason for that mist. It's a creature. Okay. Egg. Okay. Mana battery. Okay, I got another thing. It's like I can stagger things. Mana battery. No, mana battery. Consume more stored mana, increasing your mana regeneration by 100 for 10 seconds. Actually, I like that one better. Oh, it's meteorite. I can get meteorite. Ugh, so annoying. In fact, I can't see. So annoying. No one has any idea for what to play next? Okay, I do. I have an idea. But I've been having. I might go for the cheapest option because I keep getting. I am bugged. Well, what if I go like this again? Can I cast stuff again? No, I can't. Well, let's sit there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if I have to reload everything or not. Okay. Oh, it's a thing that's slightly bugged. Oh, there's a thing over here. One-handed. So this gate, okay, so you just can't, the way they did it is they put a gate up and they made it so you can't go through the gate. Okay. Plus stash is over here. Oh, okay, that's just me going up to that place. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So is anybody watching me right now? I can't tell. It's saying 0 and then it's saying 5. So I don't know what it is. It's just being weird. Because I want to ask you a question. You know, if the wolf, if Wolf is here, sorry. There's that. There's a bear over there. Okay, where is it? Stagfather Shrine. A weird antler fragment. Okay, so is that what I was supposed to be? This quest looks like it's broken. Guys, let's do it again. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can't do it. Well, it said I failed it too, so there you go. Okay, so... Oh, hi, my man. Hi. Hi. How you doing? You see this guy who is just... He is dressed to the nines. I see what I look like. Dressed to the nines, it comes out and you're like, what do you think you're doing? And you're like, I'm standing here. Get out of my way. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. You say so. Oh, wow. You're actually hurting me. Okay, the one that's annoying is the fact that everybody just freaking, oh Oh my goodness. Now it's freaking weirdness again. Okay, well, I'll save, because I'm still looking for people to loot. Okay, there was a guy. Oh, there's one. Another one. Ooh, I got a diamond. There's another one. You, young man, are just keep making it so I hear something and think something's over to my right. I think I got everything. Nope. Now I think I got everything. And of course, now I'm overly comforted. Okay. 1.9, 8.6, yeah. The ratio for that one is bad. Oh, even better. And that save is what we call a crash. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with the game. It crashed on me the last time. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I looked at everything. There was a town. I was going to search the town. That was it. Okay, so here's the question. There has been a huge, gigantic, colossal, big rumor that at some point this month, Oblivion will come out again. The re-release of Oblivion. And I was going to play it. One of the rumors that it was going to come out was today. It was supposed to come out today. The second, like here, it was either today, it was next Tuesday, or some other day. I think is what I read last time. So there is a game that I want to play more than any other game, and that's that one. So whatever I pick will be replaced by Oblivion when Oblivion comes out, because I want to play Oblivion. I haven't played Oblivion I can't remember playing Oblivion, even though I know I did. I know I did. But on the other side, we have a game that I might be able to play. Which I have been watching other people play, and I have been hyper-focusing on, but me hyper-focusing doesn't mean anything. That is Schedule 1, which is, me running around being a Walter White. So, basically, I need, so this is too expensive right now. That's $50. That's too expensive right now. I could play in Zoe, but that's kind of expensive. That's like $10 less than the other ones. And the only problem with Adamfall and or Remnant is I need to play for a while, and it would be replaced by Oblivion. That's the thing that's just being annoying. We could play other stuff. Why is that 70? I'd love to play Avowed, but I'm not playing Avowed if it's 70. So let me ask you a question. Engage with my audience. Start a poll. What should I play next? If you're watching this later on, you stop now. Like, I'm not playing that game anymore. I will be playing it again. Flip forward to the next one if it's like in the future. Okay, what should I play next? Okay, so I have Schedule 1. Be a dealer in Sched. SCHEDUL 1. I need another game. Darn it all. Oh, go back to Skyrim. Dork. I don't want to play Skyrim. I don't want to play Skyrim right now. This is the point where there are things where I hyper-focus and I have to play them. There's also anti-hyper-focus, which I can't bring myself to play no matter what I do, which is right now Skyrim is just got put into there for a little while, and then it'll come out again, hopefully. We need another thing. I also need to know what my kids want to play, because they've been hyper-focusing on a game I don't want to play, which is weird. They usually don't. Ha 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 ha. You know what, guys? It looks like I have to play Schedule 1 because there's nothing here I want to play. I have another. Okay. If you have another suggestion, let me know it, because I don't have another suggestion to do. But this was a fun game. For that, it had all of the things I like. The fact that I was able to jump out of the main story, go do something else for I took a whole week, couple days where I was playing the game and I wasn't doing the main missions. I was just doing everything else because I was looking for spells, I was looking for summons, I was looking for everything. And then I got back to it, and then I got some other stuff, and I sit there. That being said, I need to click on here. Tainted Grail. Bugs. Search or create a post. What was that quest got? First, that was the, guys, it was, crafting things, chemicals. It was, alchemy. First Alchemy quest is broken. First Alchemy quest, I did first Alchemy quest before I received it, so can't progress. Why do I have to put this in Google? Post. I found the cave for the where you do the first quest. So after I started it and returned, I couldn't proceed as I can't loot the body again. I couldn't proceed as I can't loot the body again. Okay. Oh, game. It's not game breaking. Quests. There we go. It's in quests. There we go, guys. There we go. Okay. No one cares. No one cares. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I will quickly switch over to the next game. I'm going to have to download it. I'm going to have to. Actually, I'll buy it right now. Let me quickly buy it. It's not that much money. So I added it to my cart. Go to my cart. I don't know what we'll have for payment, so tell them to payment. There you go. Okay, I got it. We're good. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna be Walter White. Except for I'm not bold or handsome. So it's not gonna be nearly as cool. But it should be a multiplayer game, so I should see it in here. I should be able to add to favorites. What's up here? Okay, so it's 16% with the Grail. Okay, so yeah, I'm hoping that in Tainted Grail, when we can finally get 1.0, that we get everything and all the little stuff. Like there are little things that are going wrong that I didn't sit there. Like it crashing. I'm assuming it crashes a lot. I'm assuming they figured that part you get a lot. And the a little bit occasionally when the voice dialogue goes blank and then comes back and then goes blank again. That I know they're aware of. Why? Why wouldn't they be aware of it? I bet. I read it like twice when I was doing the things. They're like, sound kicks in and out. I believe they're just having trouble. And that that scene where everything was just lugging to tell you the story, and the boos and the yangs were all like slightly off. It was so interesting. But I know they're aware of that. That type of stuff I know they're aware of. It's when I do something I know that I probably did it differently than most other people. Most people most likely did not find a small cave just because they happened to run across it before they did the other quest where they sit there. So it's a good chance I'm bringing something new to the table. Where they're like, okay, if they do this out of order, they get stuck. At least with this quest line. But as for that said, I'm going to play it again. I'm hoping I can play the same character when I start it up again. I would love to do that, but I'm not necessarily going to need to do that. But I am going to play a caster again. Playing a caster in that game is fun. So much fun. I had a blast. The only other thing I would play on that game would probably be just a thief. And I don't know, usually when you're thieves, they're like stealth archers. And when you're stealth archer, you're playing the game like everybody does it that way. Everyone does a stealth archer. I've noticed that when you find YouTubers who are playing the game, they're either A, a stealth archer, or B, a warrior. Those are the two things they play. That's it. I have to actually search quite far down below before I get to fellow Sith. Okay, it's downloaded. Okay, so I'm going to stop recording, stop playing. I'm going to switch over my logo. I'm going to quickly throw up a very fast logo for this new game, and we're going to see what it's like to be a drug dealer. Or a dealer of recreational things. I don't know if it has illegal drugs in it. I do know what you start off in. I live in Washington State, so it's legal. So, you know, it's not going to be in Washington State. You can go down to the local store and buy it if you want to. Or local, whatever vendor they are. But yeah. Hopefully you'll see you there. I'm going to try it out. Hopefully I didn't waste 20 bucks. If I did, I did. But it looks like it has that type of thing where you just try to better yourself and do good things and hire people. And it looks very interesting. So I will hopefully see you guys there. I will be up again in like 5 or 10 minutes. See you then.